Welcome to Castle Design online training. Now welcome back. This is the fascinator, the mold fascinator. Now you see it's already dried. As you can see now, it's already dried now. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to remove our pins. How do you remove your pin? Just pick out all the pins at your tag pin. I'll remove all the pins. If I'm done removing the pins, then I'll get back at you and show you how the fascinator is. Now I'm removing it from the mold. You have to take it gently like this. Now you can see I've removed it from the mold like this. Then the next thing you do, you just have to arrange it back to the shape. This is the shape it is before. So I've arranged it back to the shape like this. Now the next thing I will do now, I'm going to get a wire. This is our wire now. I'm going to get the wire that will fit into this shape. Because the mold they are varies, like I tell you, the mold are varies. So I'm going to get the wire to make sure that it fits into the shape. If I'm through, let me just show you. Now I've gotten the wire. This is the wire now. So the next thing I will do, make sure that your wire goes with the same way with this fascinator. You see it goes the same way with its shape as in the size. So you are going to take your tape. This is your paper tape. You are going to tape the edge like this. You tape the edge like this. Just as I'm doing it, I will tape this edge of it. I've taped it. This is how it will look like. Then the next thing you do, you wear it inside your fascinator. You see, you're going to wear it inside the fascinator. Make sure when you are wearing it inside the fascinator, you don't change the shape. As I say, you have to get the size, exact size. You don't change the shape because this is the shape you've created, unless you want to change it to another style. Now, if were to be just this type of fascinator I want to make, I will leave it like this. When I mean I will leave it like this, I mean I will not cover anything. I will just trim the edge, then do our bias binding. But because of that, I want to add Ankara together to it like this to make it look like Ankara fascinator. We have two ways of doing this one. There's a way we do it. The process of putting the stiffener in the fascinator like this, I will add the Ankara to it. I will still pin it to it. I'll pin it just where it's pinned this mat against the mat. After applying stiffener, I will apply stiffener on top this one. That is one way. But this is another pattern that I'm teaching you. This way you just have to make that way will make the Ankara material look shining and dull. Then this will make the Ankara material look exactly the same the way it is. So this is the pattern I'm going to make. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my gum, which is my shoemaker gum, so that I can able to complete this process. So I'll get the shoemaker gum and I will show you how to apply it and you will see it. Now this is the gum. I will apply this. How I will do it. I will apply my gum at the body. You can use your hook gum, but sometimes you know one thing you need to make. You need to get the cheaper rate of it. Hook gum, you can use hook gum. You can also use easy styles depending on the cost you want. But this one is cheaper because since you are making it for a client, you use the cheap product and get a good finished product from it. So I'm going to apply gum around everywhere. Not that I will apply it that much, just as I'm doing it, I will apply it very light. I will apply the gum very light. Then the next step is to take my Ankara material and I will place it on it. I will take the Ankara material, I will place it on it like this. I'll place it like this, just as you are seeing me. Make sure if you are placing it, make sure that there's no place that will look squeezed. For you to get the finished work for it, you have to just put it on top of your mold, so that it will be easy on you to spread it. Please, you can trim your Ankara material to be as the shape of just what we trim our mat at the beginning of this lecture. So this is what I will do. make sure you have to make it together. I'm done with applying the gum and trimming it. Our next step is to get our bias or Peter Shan. This is what we call bias. Bias, we sell it in those people that sells tailoring thing. If you cannot use, normally I like using Peter Shan, but I don't have Peter Shan here. If you are using bias, you can as well iron it to be flat like this with your iron. Then what we'll do now, we're going to place it. What we just do, this is why we need this is just to cover our rough edges. I can as well leave it like this. That is if I'm going to make it at the edge like this. If you can follow these trends without no mistake for them seeing this one, but you can iron it like this. Peter Shan is wider than bias. That is why I say I like using Peter Shan. We use gum to glue everywhere. Our hot glue gun. I can use a hot glue gun to do it, or use your wool gum. Just apply it at the edge like this. Please, if you are doing this part, be careful, because this where will tell your finished product, your finished work. If you don't do it well, definitely you will get rough work. So you'll be putting it like this. You apply more gum step by step. I like doing it step by step because that is the only way you can get it well. I'm going to do it like this. You can see just why I'm doing it. I'm going to do it till I get to this end of it. So if I'm through with that one, I'll show you. Hello, welcome back. This is how it will look like. Now you can see this is how it look like now. After applying your bias, this is how it will look like. Please don't mind, no, the rain is falling here. That's why the voice is kind of canceled. This is how it will look like. The next thing you do now is to get your bias, which is the place you want to put your pin, because this fascinator is all about pin. You cut a little one, a little out of it like this. You can dictate anywhere you want to place your pin. You can choose to put it at the middle. If it too goes to the middle, it will be difficult for someone to want to wear it. It will be difficult on them. So I like putting it at the side, not too much close to the middle. So the next thing you do now, you will get your wool gum. You can take any piece of cloth as you want to use as your base. Me, I want to use this bias. I normally like using Peter Shan, like I tell you. But the Peter Shan is not available. Doesn't mean I will not do the work. I'm making this art because of this training. That's why I'm making this art like this. Make sure that there is a penetration and hole that you can easily wear your pin. You are seeing it. Just where it look like this. There must be an hole inside. Don't just glue everywhere. Then you can put any design of your choice. As you can see, this our fascinator is ready to go. It's good to go. You can put any design of your choice. Me, I don't really know what design I'm going to put on it now. For the now, I don't know the design I will be putting. But if I'm true, I will just keep it, because I tell you, I'm making this for the case of this training. So you can like our Facebook page at Kazo Design and Ankara Accessories. Keep on for more training on our page so that you can understand more on our training. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.